see your beautiful faces. And thank you, Shraddha. Thank you, Nayan, Neha, Lahari, Sri Rangam. So actually, this is my first time I'm doing for the kids. Actually, my son is going to be 10. With him, I started few practices when he was just 6 year old. And that point in time, I used to give him only 200 rupees pocket money every month. And I gave this pocket money for him to build money habits. That time there was no big target or I'll do this and that, just simple money habit. And from this, he has to buy his junk food. Whatever chips, chocolate, and all he has to buy that. If anything he want, he has to save and he can buy the things. And also 20% of the money he has to save. So this is the thing I followed with him. And over the year, the benefit was, if it was, since he was getting his money, he almost saved all the money. He stopped using it. Earlier he was demanding, oh, I want to go MOD, I want to do this and that. Now just he was getting 200 rupees, and it changed him so much. He didn't want it to spend. Sometimes he used to request, mama, once in a week, can you please buy me this chips? And then I used to give him. So I was also not too harsh ki, okay, from your money only you will buy, but I was seeing he's developing some habits, and we were also investing his money. So that is how he has built the relationship. And actually, recently, my son has started using SWP. So he has created his corpus. From that, he is withdrawing 100 rupees a week. Earlier, he was getting 200 a month. Now he is withdrawing 100 rupees a week in just next 4 years. Not just from his pocket money, but also from the gifts and Diwali, relatives. He goes to Nani's house, all the things he has collected. And now he has negotiated for bigger pocket money. Now he is getting 250 rupees per week from us, plus 100 rupees from his SWP account he is getting. And he's tracking and he's doing. And that is where actually the thing came to me. Okay, since like maybe I'm not perfect. I will not brag, even I do make mistake in this journey. Even I had made few mistakes, that also I will be telling what I did wrong and right, all the things, so that you can be aware when you are with your kid how you have to behave. And even like it is not a perfect journey, we all will be learning with our kid, with ourselves, because finance is such a subject, it like, and we all are different. It is behavior. Always I say money is not just number, it is our behavior. So it will differ for each one of us, the experience will differ. I will only be sharing some of the thing that has worked for me, and some of the thing that you can try with your kid. It is not like 100% you have to follow the same script, same thing, but whatever you feel like this can help your kid, do that. And do not stick to the exact thing that I tell. Oh, 20% mean 20% they have to do. Let them also decide. For some of the kids, it will be like 100% they want to spend. Let them spend freely for initially. So, so that is actually when my son started this SWP, started withdrawing, and he was feeling so happy. I got this thing. Okay, let me do something for kid. I had this want for long. I want to inculcate money habit in the kids. I want to do, because I want our next generation to grow not just wiser, but also have this beautiful relationship with money. In my generation, I see, especially with the women, we hardly talk about money, investment, and all of those things. And to men, it is just the task they have given. Even lot of men don't know about how to handle money properly. 80% of them don't know. But it is just like that. As a woman, our task is to help families, kids. It is the task of men to handle the money, whether we know it or don't know it. But when we can teach and help our kids with money and investment from the beginning, the story can be completely different. And when I see my kid happy with the money, with the investments, all of it, it gave me that courage. Okay, let me start something for the kids. And the last Sunday, I did a workshop for kids. 45 kids turned out. And I'll just play the small video here. I just got it from my editor. So he will refine it little bit more. But I would like to share that also. So that was like such a good experience for me. Actually, I created 10 challenges for the kids, and also I saw my creative side engaging with kids, because to the kids I can't tell what is equity, what is fund manager, what is saving, what is compounding. So all through the 10 challenges, the jungle trip we were on, we learned so much and I enjoyed it. Kids enjoyed it. So there were 45 kids, and I really loved the way they were engaging, they were participating. At the end of the session, I also asked, what is that you learned? They shared their learning. So it was such an overwhelming experience for me. And then I thought actually there was this thing, because now I have created one app where you can track the money habit for the kids. But the idea is, because even I don't want my kid to use the phone. So that is why I thought, rather than the kid, let me talk to the parents. If your kid is 13-year plus, if they are already using the phone, they can use the app. Else you learn and you implement the concept. So for my elder one, I'm using this concept for 4 years. I have not used any app. I will be sharing the thing, but you can decide whether you want to give the access of the app to the kid, or how you can do on their behalf, or you can use the concept through the paper diary and any of those things. So yes, my wish and hope is, let's see, let's use these some small things to raise the financially confident kids. And some of the time I feel, oh, we miss, maybe in our childhood we would have learned all these things, but yes, no worries. Now we can do better from the time we are starting. So that is now my whole thing is ki raising financially confident children. So I will be teaching this 4 jar concept, real money, tiny habits, and everything actually comes down to the habit. What habit are we creating with the kid? Many a times, okay, just let me ask you this question. How many of us wants our kids to be leaders, independent decision makers, be confident? How many of us wants our kids to be independent, confident, leaders? Yes, we all want. And how many of us trust our kids with the money decisions? Decisions, and especially the money decisions. Or you feel they are too small. If your kid is 5 year plus, they are not too small. So just write trust. If you trust your kid with the money decisions, let's say you give your kid 200 rupees a month, or 500 rupees a month, or 1000 rupees a month, or 5000 rupees a month, and you believe, okay, they will, and you allow them to make mistakes. You are not seeking the perfection from them. Yes. Great. So we all want, and actually, money is such an integral part of our life, everyday life. Everything happens through money. Everywhere money is involved. In the morning, also, we pray, we put offering to the God, we buy fruits, we buy flowers, we use soaps for our bathing, food, everything. So, money gives us all the things. And why not to teach such an important skill now? And why not help them build that relationship with money now? Many times I feel like investment and all feels so overwhelming for us, because we have not learned it in childhood. And even today, no college teaches the kids about investment, money, and all. We all are running to earn more money. But what if we can also learn about how to make our money work for you? Thinking differently, thinking like an entrepreneur. So if we can just give even 1% of their learning into like doubling their money investment, their life will be quite different. So with this aim, I'm just creating this Money Wise Club. And actually, by the age of 7, almost our most of the habits are built. And actually, with the kid, the main thing is kids don't learn by what we say to them. You have to model. So whatever jar system I'm telling for your kids to implement, first you have to implement in your life. You have to show the kid whenever money is coming, you talk with your kid. Make the money conversation real, normal in the family. Money should not be a conversation. Oh, money. It should feel like no any normal conversation. Talk to your kid about money, how your papa is earning, how you are earning, how money is coming, for what you are paying, for what you are saving. Talk about your goals, aspirations, about, and about their aspirations also about the kids. So it is important to talk, communicate kids about their goals, what you are planning for them. And some of them have this fear, or if we, even my husband had this fear. We were investing for our kid in the mutual fund account. If he knows about all the money, whatever we are saving, investing, they will tell, they will spend more, they will demand more. But in this, we are not trusting our kid. We need to tell them, well, this is what we are planning for you. And we have to trust. It's not like, okay, 50 lakh, let's say I'm planning for my kid when he's 18 year, he will be having 50 lakh. If I'm telling him, it doesn't mean he will spend all the money. So don't create this fear, because your fear will reflect in your kid. Let them be independent, show them, let them build that habit. And now I know most of us invest for our kid. Invest in their name also, open their account also, investment account, bank account, PPF account. Let them also see how this investment word works. And yeah, 1 in 4 Indian adults are considered financially literate. Like I was telling, even male, they are responsible for money. Even they are not financially literate. They actually don't know how the money actually works. And it is almost equal to 0 hours that money management or investments are taught in the schools. Now our kids are spending from 7 to 8 to 3 in the school. Matlab, so much of their time and life, but they are not learning a very important life skill. And here, the big idea is not like you are going to make them rich, or we are creating some big, big money goals. It is about creating the healthy habits. The earlier we can start some habit for our kids, that will really going to make some difference in their life. So here the amount doesn't matter. Here the habit building is matter. So all the focus, whatever example I'll give, don't focus on the amount, focus on the habit. You can even start with 100 rupees a month. You can start with 10 rupees a day. Whatever feels right to you, you do that. So don't create that, oh, money, like my kid should have this much money, that much money he's getting, he should save all the money. So do not focus too much on savings also with the kids. Let them decide. Show them how you are doing. Do that. Show them. Teach them. And guide them. And then let them decide. Let them be the decision maker. And also, one question for all of you. What money lesson do you wish you would have learned earlier? Now you may be 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever is the age. Just unmute yourself one by one, or you can raise your hand, and I want all of you to answer either in the chat, or you unmute yourself and tell me what money lesson you wish you would have learned earlier. Yes, Nayan.
Like my parents are always, especially my father, don't waste money. So they are like giving me only 100 rupees per month when I was in college. But at that point of time, I'm actually getting money through my this. I was doing um, one course I'm learning something, and for that I'm getting some money apprenticeship, and I'm getting some amount of money. So they are very like happy that you are getting your own money, so I'm giving you this much, but don't waste, don't eat anything, just keep it like in urgency you can just pay spend it, like that we are like raised. But
Hmm.
it doesn't mean they are very strict, but yes, I can understand where they're coming from at that point of time to, you know, uh, three children they are taking care of,
No,
so I can
Nayan, my
understand.
question is not what happened. It is like what you wish the money lesson you would have learned earlier in your life. So something you are saying is maybe your father told, but what one money lesson could be you wish you could have learned earlier when you were a kid?
Money work for you, let money work for you, that will be a big bulb on
Hmm.
for me. So maybe I would have understand this term in the earlier. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Great. And what about others? Shraddha, Seema, would you like to share?
Yeah, hi.
Yeah. Hi, Seema.
Yeah, Sweta, I really love the topic. And you won't believe, I share the link to my kids. Actually, in this summer, I teach my 6 or 7 family relatives kids. Even my daughter is here, Advika. My niece is here, Arya. 4 5 kids are joined. So I am also joining with my sister, right?
Yes,
And
amazing.
already there are 4 5 kids are there. So I really love this topic, and it is very important to teach that since the early age, right? We can earn if we don't manage the money very nicely. See, behind my daughter there is my niece also. She
Yes,
just
I
passed
can.
12 years. So I love if my children learn from you, and they will learn from the beginning. You
Yes,
are doing great, Sweta. I'm proud of you.
thank you so much. So, like maybe Nayan shared, I can decipher from this. You may wanted your parent to trust you that I will do the rightful thing with my money. Maybe your parent was telling, "Ke Nayan, save, use for urgency," but maybe at that point you wished, "Ki maybe my parent could have trusted me. If I want to spend, let me spend." Is it true, Nayan?
Yes, yes, very true. But my parents have also on faith on me. But like I said, there is a lot of like managing three kids, their
Yes.
study, their
Hmm.
yeah, everything was there on my father's head only.
Yeah.
You can
So just
understand
one
that
point
time.
actually from this, I just want to make it trust your kid. Even if they are
Yes.
making the mistake, do not chase
Yeah. That
perfection.
that I can also agree. Yes,
So
definitely.
even if they are spending whatever jar system I'm going to tell, do not get too much attached to something. We want to make the habit and making mistake is part of it. And trust them with whatever they are buying. I'll also share what one mistake I also made and what it costed me and how I corrected that later.
Sweta,
Yeah.
Sweta, actually, I I'm sorry I did not listen your questions, right? But you took my name, so I just share my feelings. And the actually I was talking. Just I went out to my kids, right? So I did not listen what you asked me,
No,
right?
I actually asked this question like, what one money lesson do you wish you would have learned earlier? One money lesson. It could be anything.
Honestly, honestly speaking, nothing. Okay, I earn and I spend.
Okay.
But nowadays I am investing, right? And earlier my husband has the management everything
Hmm.
where it should be invested.
Yeah.
So some part I invested in the land. I purchased the flat, but the investing in the SIP, investing like a RD, it was not my kind of the. But right now I'm investing also in OSWAR, like mutual fund, right? So earlier I was not very good, or it was not in practice. But nowadays I am taking some of my financial management I am controlling rather than my husband.
Yeah, that is amazing. More power to you. And here also one thing like now, when you don't know something, don't think actually everything you have to do. Take the help. Go to the professional, even take your kid to the professional. Talk in front of them. So actually there is this word, no, I'm into this personal finance professional. Lot of people feel scared just to come and ask. And we are here to help you get the clarity. Just go ask, meet multiple professional, take your kid also. Like when we are learning this, when they are investing, take them to different financial advisors, professional, let them also see another word. Oh, how money is getting. It is not important. All the thing you should know. You need to build that habit. Habit building is much more important. Knowing everything is secondary. You can take help for something. So let's say if I am a girl, I may be knowing cooking, I may not be knowing cooking. So knowing cooking is one thing, but now it is my choice if I want to cook or I want to hire an expert for me to cook. So know the thing, but don't expect everything to do on your own. Okay, so that is another concept, but let's come back here. And actually, the word our kids are growing up is how we learn money. We could see the money, but now the thing is, money is all digital. We don't see the money. It is all digital, and many times it doesn't feel like, oh, we are getting anything, and it's not coming in or getting in. So I'll also tell few practices that you and your kids do. So maybe today money is not coming in. or everything is digital, but I would highly encourage you to get some notes out of your ATM. Give your kid not in digital but in the note, and also keep it. And whenever you are getting that money, please say thank you to that money. Thank you for coming into your life. And also, one important thing, when money comes to you, bless it and also tell it you are safe with me. And wherever you want to go, please go and come back multiplied. Actually, the thing is, no, money is such a precious thing. We all want more and more money. And I want you to treat money like a guest. So, money is an energy, it loves to flow. It is somewhere else, it will come to you, it will go somewhere else. You can't hold it. You can't hold it. So, let it flow. And when you can make money feel safe, it multiplies. So, it is just like that. If you go, let's say, Nayan comes to my house and I say, oh, I'm closing all the door, Nayan, now you can't go anywhere. So she will look at it like the very first instant she will see the door open, she will just run away. So nobody wants where you feel scared. If I make Nayan feel, oh Nayan, I'll just host you, I love you, I respect you, I'll make the dishes, she may want to stay with me forever. So give that love and respect. Don't create that scarcity or that fear relationship with money. So create that loving relationship with money. And also with your kid, when you are talking about money, don't use the phrases, money is so hard, पापा कैसे अर्न कर रहे हैं, यू आर वेस्टिंग द मनी, आज की डेट में बच्चों को कोई मनी का वैल्यू नहीं है. Use the words that you want your kids to stick to. So that is one very important thing. Use the word with the money that you want your kids to take from you. So do not use the word money is hard. Take it may be hard. Say money is easy. Learn the skill. Even now, so many kids, even like 13, 14-year kids are creating the money. Let them earn money. Maybe let them do some household work for the pocket money. Let them earn and make it easy for them. So let's say if you don't want to give pocket money, you want to inculcate some habits. So for me, it started like that. My son didn't wanted to bath on his own. So I said, okay, you bath, I'll give you this. You get this money. My husband didn't like this idea. We fought for it. So that is another story. But at whatever works for you, you try. You give them the money and don't say earning money is hard. Say it is easy. And also tell what is hard part, how much you are working. Don't hide also. I'm not saying you make it so easy. Oh, it's so easy. Money is so easy. So whatever is true, show them that. Tell about your stories, all the things. And when we are not teaching all these things to our kid, it is like there will be impulse buying. When the kids are getting the pocket money, they know how, and they are having the habit of saving for goal, spending. So they will be much more controlled. So at times when we control our kid, they will become uncontrollable someday. When they will get the freedom, they would want to spend everything, whatever they have got. They go in debt, they go in the stress. So it is important to teach them about it. And these are the 5 mistakes the loving parents make. We give money, all of us give money to our kids, but we never talk about it. So very first thing and the most important thing is, please talk about money to your kid. Make money a normal conversation at dinner table. Talk to them about how you are earning, why you are earning, how you are saving, where you are investing. If your kid is 7 year, you can just talk about anything. Even if they are smaller, you can just modify some of the thing, you can communicate with them. And we rescue them every single time they run out. So I'm not talking about general thing, but here I will be talking about specifically money. When you are giving pocket money to your kid, let's say you have decided 1,000 rupees for your kid, stick to them. Do not rescue them. Oh, okay, is but 1,000 kharcha ho gaya, I'm giving you 1,000 extra, 100 extra. So there should be a discipline. When you are giving them the money, you need to be disciplined about it. And second thing, we say we can't afford it. Instead of, you can say that's not our priority right now. We are having the money, but this is what we are saving for your higher education. This is what we are saving for our financial freedom. Many a times, even I have used this term a lot of time. We can't afford it. It is out of our affordability. Nothing is like we can't afford it. We just need to be that person, earn more, and we can afford it. So use different phases. Use the correct phases. And every time we make money decisions for our kid, oh, you buy this, let them give them and let them make the money decisions for themselves. And some of us treat money like a grown up secret. Money conversation again like बड़ों की बात, बच्चों को ये मनी कॉन्वर्सेशन में नहीं लाना है. सो डोंट डू दैट. Include them in whatever way you can do. Very small, with small things, start them. And as they are growing up, when they are teenager, talk to them about money, about your business, about your job, about how you are getting the salary, how you are spending, all the things. Talk to them. Do not keep it a secret. Make it as a normal conversation, and this is the best gift you can give to your kid. Do you agree? And how many of you are committed for this, making money conversation normal in your family? Let it not be a secret from our kids. So initially, if you are not open up for everything, start small. Just open their account and show them that something, whatever you can, at least some of the things show them. If you can't show fully everything, you don't want, okay, maybe my kid will tell all the things. Start small. And so actually, there was one thing here. This is for different photo, but I'll tell the real story. Um, my son, he collected like this pocket money, and once he wanted basketball or something, and he was having exactly that much money. It is, I think, his ninth birthday or eighth birthday, just before his eighth or ninth birthday. He was having exactly 600 or 800, and that is what the cost of that toy he wanted. And so he was asking me, Mama, please give me. So I said, wait for the birthday. So like I made a ritual on, मतलब he keeps on asking different things. So I tell him, on your birthday, I'll give you one thing, whatever you will ask. But you have to wait on till your birthday. Though like that, actually, I am also practicing delayed gratification, because kids will come every now and then and they will ask different things. So I say, okay, once on your birthday, whatever you wish, we will buy for you. But it should be like we have also created a number upper limit. It's not like a, it can be of any amount, but this amount we will buy you anything, whatever you will say, whether we feel it is worthy of buying or not worthy of buying. But he was like, it was just 1 month to his birthday. I told you wait, or you use your pocket from your pocket money. Then he told me, Mama, I really wanted. Then I said, okay, use your pocket money. Then he said, ki, Mama, I have the money, but I have to save 20% also. No, I can't use full money. And that was actually the proudest moment for me, practicing all this thing. And up until then, I didn't realize it. Okay, like what he's learning, not learning, what's happening. Almost 2 years we did this practice. But the day he told me, Mama, I have the money, but I can't spend. I really want that toy, but I can't buy. So that was really the proudest moment for me as a mom. Okay, something he has learned. So in this journey, when you are also trying with your kid, you may not be seeing anything happening with them. For me also, 2 years I didn't see, okay, he's learning. Only the thing that was visible was he stopped asking for every time junk food. I want this chips, I want this MOD, and this he was getting 200. You want to spend, you spend. Whatever you want to do, you do. So it stopped him from junk food. So that was one visible. I was happy with that, but I was not so sure how much he's learning. But the time he told me that, it was like one of the proudest moment for me as a mom. So he learned splitting the money. Okay, I can't buy. Oh, I have to another wait. Or either I have to request my mom little more. So like that. And so these are actually the system that I have created. Yes, thank you. So there are these are the 4 jars. Sometimes he don't give anything into the gift jar, but I just try like reinforcing him to use this. So let's say I'm giving 1,000 rupees to him. So something is for his spend. Major amount is for his spending, for his junk food, for his pizza party, or whatever is he wanted to do. Something I also encourage him to save something for a goal. So as a parent, we also save, let's say, for child's education, for our financial freedom, for our child. It could be like now currently my son is saving for his new book series. So he is very fond of books, and now he wants some other books, so he's saving for his new book series. And something you encourage your kid to find it out, Whatever they want, ask them, okay, create this goal. Let's say they want a cycle, it is worth for 5,000. Just let them create the goal, save for it, and then they can buy. And very importantly, there should be a jar for giving. From childhood, we need to inculcate this habit also into our kid to give something to somebody from whatever they are getting. So, whatever they are getting, they should not feel like everything is just for them. So, even if they are spending 1 rupee for a melody toffee, giving it to our mate's child, that is also fine. So, encourage them to keep 10% separate for giving, but initially if they are not agreeing for 10, like my son, he is not agreeing for 10%. So sometimes I encourage him to buy some candy, some chocolate and give to my nanny, something like that. So whatever work in your case, you can try. And sometimes in giving also, I have also included a habit, like we do gives lot of gifts to our kids. So I also keep asking what you are going to give to mama, what you are going to give to your younger brother. So giving also could be in a way where you are encouraging, okay, your kid also can gift something to you. So it depends on you how you want this giving jar to be used first, but something that give them the feeling of kindness. They can do something with this money for somebody else, be it somebody who need it, be it somebody in the family. But just trying it this part कि, okay, whatever I am getting, I can also contribute in some way to somebody else. So once my son actually bought me one dress, a night dress. That time he was very small, I think 6 year. From his savings, he bought me some 350 rupees, one nighty. And then I got actually second time pregnant and I couldn't use it. Now he's like, I'm never going to give you anything in gift. You don't use my gift. So some other things will happen, but definitely whenever I see that nighty, it also gives me that beautiful feeling. Oh, like my son gifted it to me. It is not like, oh, I can't buy 350 rupees something, but it is something like whenever I see that piece of cloth, it gives me that happiness. Oh, my son got that for me. And that is going to be very special always for me. So all these things will help our kid to do something for others. It later stays also. And grow, that is important. Whatever you are giving, help them invest from that money, a part of it. So currently, like I have decided 20%, at least 20%, whatever, if 1,000 rupees he is getting, 200 rupees is directly going into the grow. So I have opened his mutual fund account, PPF account. Initially, I was doing everything in PPF. So whatever from his pocket money was going, it was going in the PPF account. So you can try anything, FD, PPF, mutual funds, whatever suits you. You can start investing for them from their pocket money and tell them it is for long term. They can't withdraw this money, and use the instrument that is for long term. They can't withdraw it. So that because once it is growing, even if it is 100 rupees a month, over time it will also grow into lakhs. And they will be able to see the compounding when they are 18, 20-year old. Initially, they may be feeling, oh, what is 20 rupees, 100 rupees, this and that. Even you will feel, if not kid, mostly we will feel, okay, why to invest 100 rupees, why to invest 200 rupees, what it will do. But only this habit will show them the magic of compounding over the time. So, and actually, I will also show the app, but first I'll just explain this jar. So the first one is the spend jar. For whatever they feel like, eating junk food, buying something, just give them the full freedom. Whatever they want, they can use this jar. So this spend jar is mostly for their want, because currently we are taking care of all the necessities for our kid. So for me, what I have done is whatever they want to buy, junk food or all these things, he spend from this jar. So you can decide based on your kid's age and think how much they should spend, but at least 40% allow them to spend. And then 30% for the goal, something they want to buy. So maybe for 3 months they will save this amount, and later, let's say 1,000 rupee toy they want to buy. So they will save 300, 300, 300 for 3 months, and then they will buy like that. So many times actually what happens no with this thing, many times as a parent we feel kids keep demanding the things, and we feel it is not important every time you keep asking, but something could be important for the kid. And actually this thing has taught me something. Uh, my son, actually I was telling, no, he has saved the money, almost all the money, And then he wanted to buy a Beyblade, and that was worth 3,500, something like that. And I told him, oh, this is just a waste of money, don't buy. I didn't allow him to buy that toy. And it broke him so much. He has saved the money, he has earned that money, but I didn't respect his decision. After that, for some time, he became like, I'll not save anything, I'll not follow. Whatever you are saying, it is just rubbish. So I also made the mistake. Many a times we want to give the freedom, but again we want to be the decision maker. We want to feel, oh, they should be doing the right. He has saved the money for 1 year and now he's wasting in just one toy. So that was my feeling. But for him, it may be important that he was using all the money in a toy. Maybe I was not buying for him, but he wanted to buy. So this is the mistake I made and I suffered. Now all these things are done. But again, whatever I want to say from this is, whatever thing, even if you feel they are wasting the money, let them do. Do not judge their choice. Do not interfere in this thing. And this is the thing that will make them independent and also motivate them. And then this is the gift jar for someone other than themselves. Could be mother, father, or anybody in need who need help. Or if they love pets, they can do something for pets, or any cause you can help them find. If they are little grown up, they can start contributing towards that. And yes, the grow jar, the most important jar, where they will learn money can also make more money. So, and also over the year, they will also learn the magic of compounding. And actually, there was once when my son was small, I think 2 year before. There was a PPF account for him, and he was seeing the numbers, and he gets very excited. Oh, this much money I have got added. Some 5,000 interest, something has come, and he was very excited. Oh, wow! Like, even if we are not earning, our money can earn money. So sometimes, no, they also initially you may not feel, but over the time they get excited. They are learning from us. We need to show them the way. And now I do in mutual fund investment for him. He's seeing it, and actually recently the market has not been performing good. And he was telling me he was seeing his investment, and it was in minus. And he was telling, Mama, you are such a bad financial advisor. My money is going down. So, so that is also a way they are learning. Oh, money can also go down. And sometimes he has seen it has gone up, it has gone down. So this is also a way they are also learning. Oh, money can go up and down. It will not give them the heartbreak when they are growing and earning and investing huge money, right? So it is also maybe they are not directly learning, oh, what is stock market, what is mutual fund, but they are learning. Okay, I had invested that much, it can also go down. But still, oh, mama is investing. He trusts कि हाँ, mama is knowing, doing something. Today he may be feeling, oh, mama is not doing the right work, right thing, but again, they will learn. So this is also important thing. Okay, help them invest. So open this, kids also should have their bank. First, you should have your bank account in your name that is operated by you. Second, your kid also need to have a separate bank account. Not separate, you can have the joint account with the kid. Show them, invest their money in that, especially this jar money, the pocket money, whatever you are going to give. Help them see this money. So this is a simple math, like 1,000 rupees you can give in a month, you can give as a weekly money, 250 rupees a week. Depends on you how you want to do for your kid. You want to give 100 rupees a day, you want to give 10 rupees a day. So any number you can decide, and also ask the kid how they want to design. So this is the guideline, but grow, I want this 20% should not be less than that. Help them invest 20%, and at least 10% or 1% also fine for giving. Initially, when they are starting, ask them to make 10%, and goal and spend they can decide. If the goal is big, they want earlier the thing, they can spend, they can save more for the goal, and they can spend for that. Make it regular, and make it there. Let them decide whatever they want to do with that money, and let them fail. Do not try to correct them and make them use money perfectly. They will learn buy it. So are we agreeing to the ground rules? So you can do every day, every week, every month, tell them about it. Okay, this is what is going to happen. You are going to get every Sunday or every first of the month, and this is how we are going to invest. And the day you are giving the money, same day you help your kid to invest. So they should also learn when money is coming. The first rule is they have to invest. So this is your duty. Whenever you're giving the pocket money, help them invest the same money. Take the cash back, invest in their bank account at the same day. And also help them decide one of the goal. Yes, thank you. Yes, Neha, I'll come to that. So pocket money depends, like I told, when my kid was 6 months old, I started with 200 rupees pocket money. Now he's taking 250 per week and also withdrawing 100 rupees from his investments. So it depends how much you wanna give. How much generally like they buy. So my elder one was like he was not too much into the junk food and all. Now and then he was eating. So I thought okay, 200 is fine. So you can decide based on how much they are spending, and don't also try to restrict them. Currently maybe they are spending 100 rupees a day. And now you don't do this thing, okay, I'll give you 100 rupees only and you have to do everything. They will not be doing it. So do not do injustice also to them. If they are spending 300 rupees a day, do not say, oh, I'll only give you 100 rupees and you have to follow the system. They will not do. They will not listen. So whatever is your current situation, based on that you decide. If they are not spending anything, just start small, 100 rupees, 200 rupees. If already they are spending a lot, then based on that you decide and help them design their system. And do not try to control their expenses by this system. We are very smart as a parent. Sometimes by teaching them, we also want our own benefit. So when you are teaching, do not try to wanting them that they should save only. They should not spend. Whatever they are spending, let them spend and simultaneously you help them save. So do not also force them, okay, this is the money, you are spending all the money from this only, now you save. They will not do. They will not listen. So whatever they are spending, let them spend, increase some amount, help them invest. If let's say they are spending 1,000 rupees now, you are giving 1,000 and they are already spending, give them 1,200 and help them invest that 200 rupees. Start like that. So for everyone, the things will be different. And it's not 15 minutes Sunday. It's actually, I have also created one ritual, one activity on the app where every time kid can log in, it will take 30 seconds and they can enjoy it. And whatever they are doing, they also have to track the money. And also there is one celebration jar that I have also created. I'll show right now. So this is the app, Money Wise Kit, that I have designed. I'll just show you in a moment. Uh, okay. I have not put the link here, right? I'll just give the link here. So there is a kid login and a parent login. So in this app, so this is currently a web app. Just try to log in into it. So when you will log in, it will show like this. So there will be activities, there will be a blog that I will be publishing every week for parents. So you can do get started. And when you will be going to get started, it will ask you your email ID and password, and then you create the account. So for me, account is already there. So I'll do the sign in. So just see if you are able to do it. So here, when you will come, so there will be home tab where you can log in the income, whatever you want to give to your kid as a pocket money, and this is the default. You can change it. You can make it 50%, 30%, whatever you want to make it, and how often you are giving, you have to put, and who is giving, then you put it and add it. So this is how you will add the money. And in the spend, when you will go, you can log in, okay, how much is that? Let's say they have spent 100 rupees on ice cream. So like that, you can log in. So this is a goal jar. So my son wanted to buy a new book series and it is 550. So like this, you will add it. When they will buy, they can log in their spend into it. So it will auto, when you will adding income, that time whatever percentage you are deciding, it will show like this in the jar. And from the spend jar, out of 400, he has spent some money. So it will reduce this money. It will show how much is left for your thing. How much is left for you to spend in this week or in this month. And this, there is also a link to join the WhatsApp community. Anything, I will be sharing some activities for the kid. I have also designed 100 activities for the kids. So if you want to join, you can join in. Every day I will be sharing one activity. And so there will be something for today, like today's moment, the impulse delay. Many times we get to buy something, but today let's practice delaying your impulse. So like this, and then there are activities. So for 1 month I have decided. So there will be quiz like this. What is need and want? Many times we don't know what is need or want. Everything feels like a need. So whenever we are spending the money, everything feels like a need. But how to differentiate between need and want? Need is something that we must have, and want is we want to have it. So a new video game, lunch at school, movie, chocolate bar. So what is the need at it? So lunch at school is the need. So then they will also be understanding by this, okay, these are the wants. So like the saving is smart, and there are some challenges, some stories, some reflection, goal setting. So some of the tasks I have created, once they will complete, another day, one other one will get open. I also want them to spend less time. So that is why I have logged only one day, one activity they can do. And also there is something very beautiful close to my heart that I have created for parents to do. So this is one thing called memories. Many a times in life, we do a lot of things, but we forget what we are doing now, right? Money gives us a lot of happiness. We go to trips, vacation, play zone, ice cream, schools, so many things we do with our kids. But when we look back, always, like for me, it was like when I was remembering my past, most of the time it was like, oh, I didn't get this thing, I didn't got that thing. Even my kid will tell me, oh, mama, you didn't give me this. They forget what they are buying. So anytime they are getting something from their goal, they are creating any memory, you are taking them out, something that you are doing, you can just click a photo if you want to post it. You can add it as a memory. So once, like after some time, after 6 months, 1 year, when you are looking at it, it will give you that happy feeling. Oh, this is what we have created with the money. And also they can log in their wins. Oh, I saved this much, I invested this much, I bought this with my money. So like that, they will be able to do it. And as they are progressing, they will get some badges. And there will be a section of blog for the parents that I will be writing. So actually this currently it is my experiment, and I want all of you to use it and share your feedback, how you are finding it. Um, so you can log in as a parent, you can log in as a kid. So it will show different dashboards like that. So I want all of you to use it and share your feedback, whatever is not working or whatever more we can do, whatever less we can do. So like this, I have tried to make it very simple, and let's see how it works. In the next month, I will also launch it as an app. So we'll be adding few more things into it. So are you anybody able to log in or facing any challenge in logging in? We can try it, and you can reach out to me if there is any challenge, any problem that you are facing with this. So this is actually the 7-day plan I want you to follow. Yes. Thank you, dear. So if your kid is small, do on behalf of them. Do not allow them the phone. Even I don't allow my kid to use the phone. So that is why actually from the kids I have shifted to parents. Earlier I was doing for, I thought of like kids using it. If your kid is teenager and you're already using a phone, you can allow them. But if they're not using the phone, I don't want you to encourage them to use the phone. You have the phone, and even if they're doing the activity, you ask them and you put the answer. You tell them. Or you can, if they are very small, take a notebook and in that help them to write or create the goal or do something like that. Yes. So now have the money chat at dinner table. Start talking with your kid, with your partners. Set a 4 jar. If your kids are very small, you can also create actual jar, glass jar for the kid where you are giving the money, you are dividing it. So they are also seeing money happening or divide happening in the real time. If they are small, like 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, you can even set up the physical jars and give their first pocket money, and also pick one saving goal. Maybe they want to buy a small storybook, a toy, something. Help them understand and make one giving choice together what you want to give. Maybe a chocolate to the kid or something. Or don't leave everything to them, you decide. Initially, for 3 months, I want you to actively involve with them, help them learn all these things, and also start the grow jar. Open their bank account, take them to the advisor, help them talk, open their PPF account, in mutual fund account, whatever feels right to you, do that. And yes, on the 7th day, we are following everything. Have celebrate, talk to them, and also share with me how it has went. So money is not the goal, a calm, capable, generous child is. So with this all thing, my aim is not that oh, they are going to save a lot, invest a lot. It is like they will be building a calm relationship with money. They will be feeling capable. Oh, I can do, I can save, I can do. Because with the smallest action, kids become much more confident. And with the giving jar, they are also becoming generous. Many a times it feels difficult, even as an adult, for us, whatever we are earning, giving 10% to somebody. If we can inculcate some habit, they will be much more generous. And yeah, so now you can ask any question that you have. You can unmute and you can ask about the app or about anything, or general feedback if you want to give, you can share.
Hello, Shweta.
Yeah, hi Shraddha.
Yeah, in this case, I want to ask, we didn't start pocket money to kids, but sometimes we take them to mall.
Yes.
I have 3 daughters, so but I tried this. Only you can buy with this much. I will give you this much amount. Whatever you want to buy in this 1,000 rupees, you can buy. To my
Yeah.
elder one, basically she's 13. So in this much amount, whatever you want to buy, you can buy. But we and many things like saving and all, whatever they get, that I only save on behalf of them. My elder daughter knows that I save, but she doesn't know that what's the process and everything. I only save on her behalf. But the thing is, what you are trying to tell, if we decide the pocket money and how to go about when we are going with them outside and something, because they have as kids they have many demands,
Yes. So actually it will reduce the demand, but then
and
like I
sometimes
shared,
even, yeah,
So don't try to
It's like
manipulate
sometimes
or like save money, whatever you are doing with this concept. Okay, now I'm giving 1,000. You have to do everything in this 1,000. So let's say you are taking your daughters out every month to time zone or some place.
only the shopping thing.
Hmm.
No, no, only for shopping thing. Time zone and all we will pay, eating and all we will pay. Because sometimes shopping also what happens is they doesn't look the price. But I want this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing. They give us a list of things.
Hmm.
And if we don't buy, and two times with these things, I work like I will buy you only two things that uh, for my younger ones,
Hmm.
basically. So I'll buy you only two things. Then they agreed to buy only two things. They used to collect everything in the basket, but at the time of billing, I used to say them, I told you before coming only that we will buy two things, so we will buy. So that I was able to do, but with this money
So when they
jar
are
system,
small, we have to do
like
this
if we
thing.
start with pocket money,
Yes. So with the pocket
yeah.
money, they can decide whether they
And
want to
how
buy
about
one dress, two dress.
saving for them?
Yes.
How about saving? Because see, saving small amount where they can look. So where we can get the options. Bank maybe doesn't give that option
Everywhere, this is the option. Open their joint account. You can start
because for
SIP even with the 100
where,
rupees a month.
for minor accounts open on your name only, they will say.
No, joint account you can open with your kid. You can open joint account. You can even open their mutual fund account. You can start 100 rupees a month SIP for them. That
Okay.
is also possible. If you want to do RD, you can do RD. Matlab, wherever they can see the money. Help them see the money. You can do PPF. Everywhere it is allowed.
That only I'm asking how where we can do that, how, matlab, where they can see, because I am doing, but I don't think she knows. Matlab, she knows that I'm saving in savings
First,
account,
start the
but
conversation.
she doesn't know
Give
that.
the pocket money. Open her joint bank account.
Okay,
Open her PPF or mutual fund account, whatever you want to open for her. Then start investing. Then they will see.
okay,
Yes.
okay. Thank you.
Yes. And you can connect personally also if any confusion right now. Actually, I have to go. I have another call at 5. So thank you
Sure,
so
sure,
much.
sure.
I'll take a photo. You can turn on the V cameras and give the heart emoji and share the feedback in the group.
Raghi is with us.
Yeah, thank you. I'll just take a gallery view. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining. Love you. Use the app and share the feedback with me. I would be anything personally, also more guidance, you can connect with me. Okay.
Okay, Sweta, where we get the link of your app?
I'll share personally also. Whoever has not got, just message me app. I will share the link after my another call. I'll share personally.
Okay, thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.